implement managed identities. So in managed identity, it's a very challenging to manage identity. That's what a common challenge for developer is management of secret credentials, certificates, and key used to secure communication between services. Managed identities eliminate the need for developers to manage these credentials. So there are two type of managed identity. A system assigned managed identity uh, is enabled directly in Azure service instance. A lot of this will not make sense. I'll give you a demo, and it's going to make more sense when I'll show you in the demo. It looks sounds very complex, but it's very very simple. System assigned managed identity is when you create a resource, and this identity you can create this identity, and all the authentication needs will be taken care by Azure. You can have a user assigned managed identity also, and must be wondering what's the difference between system assigned managed identity and user assigned managed identity. System assigned managed identity is tied to resource, whereas user managed identity is independent. So it's like I created a virtual machine, I created a use system assigned managed identity. If I delete the virtual machine, uh, the everything will be cleaned up from Microsoft and Microsoft Azure authentication system, which is Entra ID. Whereas in user assigned identity, that won't be deleted. That will still stay, even though you have deleted all the resources for which has been assigned to this user assigned managed identity. So like when to use managed identity. So like if you're building some virtual machines and it needs access to some applications which support Microsoft Azure Active Directory authentication. So you build some API and you need some access to the database. So you can use this the system managed identity, so that all that authentication framework is hidden to you. You just start rewriting the code. So what we'll do, we'll create a virtual machine and we will create uh, a large database object, a large another big database object database, and we'll give access out to our Azure virtual machine to that. Let me run the demo, and a lot of them will make more sense once I give the demo. Okay, so I'm creating a virtual machine, giving a name, my favorite demo, today's date, and some number. I'm going to create a Linux machine. So we are creating our virtual machine. And just says download a key. Uh, I can also assign some role. So now I'm going to create a storage. So I'm creating a storage. Am I sharing screens with you guys?
Your screen is not visual.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
have to
So
click visual.
let me.
It was visible
Yeah,
two
yeah.
minutes back.
Something.
Now
It
it's
just stop sharing 5 minutes before or lot.
no 2 3 minutes before.
Okay, okay. So okay, virtual machine is created, and that this is one way good. That when process went so in identity, all you have to say is system assigned and say on, and system assigned managed identity is created. Is that simple? Just one click, you are all set. System managed identity has been created for you. So I'm adding here role. It was not necessary, but I was giving some permissions to that. So okay, so now what we are doing is we have created our virtual machine. Now we are creating Azure storage. I'm looking for Azure storage. So blob, that keyword was not coming to me. So we'll create storage account which can store blobs. So I'm creating a storage account, giving some name. Okay, so I'm creating. Okay, so storage account is created. So another thing I like I have to give. So okay, I'm trying to go to my virtual machine and trying to connect to blob databases, this or Azure storage. So this will show you that okay how it is taking care of uh, authentication from by my virtual machine. I can reach to Azure because I created system assigned identity. So I will be using command line here. I have to install first Azure CLI on here. So okay, login. Let me try login identity. Azure CLI I have to install on my virtual machine. So I'm going to install on that so that I can run the command to connect to blob from my virtual machine. Okay, Azure CLI is installed. So when I'm trying to reach blob, it's giving some me error that you don't have permissions. So I have to go to Azure storage and give a role, a role like at least Azure blob data owner. I'm going to give that role to myself. So I this role I have to assign to myself. So when I select members, so virtual machine, sorry, in this case, already we are giving access to virtual machine. Okay. So I have given access of assigned a role to virtual machine from Azure storage. And now I will be trying to log in into my virtual machine using identity. Is telling the system to use identity. There's a typo. Okay, I'm logged in. Let me copy and from my virtual machine. Now the error is different. Container not found. It's able to recognize it, so it is aware to. Is it? It's a. Uh, it was able to recognize that there's a blob storage, and let me a little bit go a little bit. There are here what are the steps is like it's telling you what happens underneath it is creating everything, client id, tenant id, storing itself all. For us we have to just use a id, this token id, and we can uh, get the access. So all the authentication authorization, it is taken care by the framework. I think that's the beauty of this. We don't have to uh, deal with that. So this already I showed you guys how we can set up a virtual machine, create a system assigned manager entity, and how we can then use other resources like blob storage. Okay, so let me end by streaming from here.
Yes, sir.